What's going on, guys? It's your boy Trolltek here for another video. So today we are getting into some more Duang with you, episode 11. So I was told that there is a further uncut version on Netflix for episodes 11 and 12. So we're going to be watching Duang with you, which was recently added to Netflix. Hit in the big leagues, this show. Because it's one thing to be on like IQE or whatever as a BL, but once you enter Netflix, that's when you know you've made it big. I feel like I don't know. It's just like another level. But so yeah, we're going to be getting to episode 11. Obviously, in the last episode, that was quite a while ago, but in the last episode, we had that whole kind of flashback, kind of exploration of Shin's past and why he is the way he is. Obviously his, trauma as a kid isn't the whole reason of why he is what he is. It was also his situation with his ex and all that stuff. We kind of have a bigger picture now. So yeah, I'm curious to see where this goes from now on, because they kind of overcame their first hurdle, as it were, in their relationship. So I'm curious, like, what we've got 2 episodes left, and they're like an hour and a half each, almost an hour and a half. So I am curious, like, how, like, what else is there to tell in this story? So yeah. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into episode 11 of Duang with you. There's 2 slices of bread there. Bread's not even toasted either, just 2 slices of naked bread. God, how cringe this guy was. I was going to say, I was like, wait, did we... Are these different characters? What's going on, Jin? It's like, bro, it's 6 a.m. Give me my coffee. Well, hopefully you're done overthinking. Oh, true. Yeah, the showcase. I bet you some shit's gonna go wrong at the showcase. So Looney Tunes Oz music in the background. Okay, that's definitely some type of symbolism. Oh, he was checking the man. I was just like, what the fuck? Oh wait, does he know about his whatever ship with Mars? Marvel? What was his name? Still always just violating, bro. Let your man be happy for once. Oh, it's his mum. Like, at least come visit him and watch his showcase. Come on, guys. Like, I'm gonna say, oh, maybe his mom and dad are busy with, like, maybe they're I think they have their own company, so it's like, okay, they're busy. But then in the last episode, or the episode before that, I can't remember, they're like, went on a date, I'm just like, bro, if you have time to do that, you got time to give, go to your son's showcase. You fucking, these parents, bro. I tell you what. They piss me off more because they're not, like, objectively bad, if that makes sense. they're just so like oblivious to the damage they're doing. Bro, Shin's always half naked. Like that's his staple at this point, Duang. You know, you used to it.
ตื่นเต้นหรอแค่มึงมายืนตรงหน้ากูตอนนี้แค่นี้ก็หาย
Man, Shin's so sweet now.
งั้น
I mean, he had moments before the conversation, but after that conversation, it's just like full 100% sweetness.
1 2 3ว้าว
Wow. What's that like thing?
Parental เตรียมตัวข้างเวทีกัน
What's the the freaking hedgehog thing in Looney Tunes? What was his name? Daz or something? Let me see. Let me find it if I can find it. Not the Roadrunner. What's the fucking called? See if I can find the guy that I'm thinking of. This creature. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know. It just reminded me of that. Anyway. Who's this guy in the back? We've never seen this guy before.
ฟังหน่อย
Oh yeah, they had a little.
ตอนที่กูให้มึงห่างกับชินอะกูขอโทษ
They had a little kind of.
ไม่เป็นไรโดเข้าใจในมุมข้างขวาเวทีนะมึงกำลังไป
Oh yeah, they were also working on the production. I forgot about that. What the hair removal clinic ad?
มึงเห็นนั่นปะอะไรคัดเอานั่นน่ะเด็กทำนะเว้ยแม่งสวยจัด ก็ฟิลเด็กๆปะไม่สวยได้ไงก็จริง
He's like artwork, no reaction.
พุ่งได้ยินป่ะโอ้โหชัดแจ๋วเขาบอกคัทเอาท์ที่เราทำอะโคตรสวยทำเชี่ยอะไรอ้าวมึงหายไปเป็นวันๆกูเป็นหัวหน้า
Yeah, didn't you go and like you were with your fuck buddy, bro?
มึงเป็นหัวหน้ากู
While everyone was working.
จบปะ
your right hand was doing something else. I'll tell you that much.
ชิดขึ้นแล้ว
คุณชินโคตรเทสอะ
เชี่ยพอมึงเล่นใหญ่ทุกงานจริงกูเขิน
What's he doing now?
มึงว่าเอาเหี้ยอะไรมึงเนี่ย
Bro does not have a introverted bone in his body. Being the guy that has to brush the drums is going to be next level. Like, what am I even doing here? No, I'm joking. Ross is going hard on this. He's locking in. Sorry, whenever I say that instrument, I just think Lisa Simpson.
cup of tea
สวัสดีครับคุณปราชัยครับตอนนี้เจตนาลงพื้น
Live from the
เจอกับเหตุการณ์ที่นักศึกษาหัวใจเต้นผิด
Oh, I love his friends, man. So good. James is like, get the fuck off me.
การที่หัวใจเต้นผิดจังหวะเกิดจากอะไรครับ
เพราะแฟนครับตอนนี้กูอยากปัดเขาเลย
These girls, their reactions kill me.
ว่าจะเลิกจิ้นแล้วนะก็เขาเป็นแฟนกันแล้วอะ
Oh, so they were already being shipped, I guess. Yeah, true. They're the most like popular kids in school or some shit.
ไม่ทราบว่าตอนนี้คุณลูกค้าอยู่
Like that's what they were alluding to before.
พี่ครับ
อ๋อโอเคครับ
Oh shit, who's this?
ครับดอกไม้ขออนุญาตถ่ายรูปหน่อยนะครับโอเคครับขอบคุณครับ
This better not be from his ex. Ah, okay. That's crazy, man. Like, just if you have time to send flowers,
กลับมองกัน
you have time
เดี๋ยวดวงถือให้
to head
อ๋อ
to like go to the
อุ๊
show.
ยตามมา
เล่นเรือดอกไม้
I guess I'm kind of seeing the next, like, what the next episode or so too is going to be about. It's going to be about like his relationship with his parents.
เหนื่อยมากๆแน่เลยเสียงเขา
So I am kind of sensing like what is wrong with his relationship with his parents. I think it's kind of like all coming together in my brain slowly. I think what's going on is Shin wants his parents to be there, right? Present, right? But his parents think because he's so standoffish, it's like they need to respect his boundaries. So they're trying to be there for him in the only way they feel like he's going to allow them. But obviously he wants them to actually be there for him. But they think he's like putting a line boundary on their relationship. So it's like just it's kind of like a miscommunication. I feel like I'm not saying they're not at fault, but like that's kind of the vibe I'm getting.
ใช่ไหมคะแต่ลูกอยากให้คน respect ที่เธอเก่ง
ไปเป็นคนมีเหตุผลนั่นนั่นแหละ
You know what I like about this dynamic between these two is like, you know, sometimes you have that possessive partner trope or jealous trope or whatever it might be, right? But it goes into like, it goes too far in some shows. Where what I appreciate about this couple in this show is like they do have that, like jealousy and, you know, possessiveness and all that stuff. But like it never goes so far where the other person is trying to take the agency away from their partner. You know what I mean? So that like that's really, I think, well done.
ที่อยู่ข้างกูมาตลอด
It's actually funny when you think about it, like what, like the way people view Shin, like in verse, I mean, is that like he has so much expectations from his relationships with people. So like people like don't want to deal with it or try to, you know, whatever. But really, when you think about it, all Shin wants is someone to just be consistent and just be there. That's all he wants from his relationships with people. And it's crazy when you think about it, how difficult that is for people to do in this world, right? It's like they act like he's asking for the fucking moon and the sun, right? But all he's asking is just like be there. Just be consistent. That's all. Like whether it's like romantic or his familial relationships or his friendships, like that's all he wants.
พอจัง
Oh, they're gonna. Oh, maybe not. They would have if they didn't get that the notification.
ได้ช่อดอกไม้ที่ส่งไปหรือยังคะ ดอกทานตะวันเหมาะกับน้องฉินคนเก่งของป้ามามาก
They're just so blind. They're just so blind to what he needs from them.
ตั้งแต่กูปล่อยมือจากเด็กคนนั้นมาจับมือกับมึงอะมันก็เซนซิทีฟขึ้นมา
Interesting. Because he's kind of opened himself up again to emotionally
มัน
feel.
ก็เป็นอะไรใหม่
Yeah.
ๆกูเหงามากเลย ไม่ต้องเลย
He's like, don't even get started. Don't even get fucking started. Duang.
กูแค่อยากจะบอกว่า ก่อนที่กูจะได้เจอมึงอะกูเหงามาก เหงามาตลอด
That's a big step that he can even acknowledge that.
ถ้าโกรธปามาเหรอ
I mean, like, this is a hard position because it's like at one side, I'm like, Shin, how the fuck are you ever gonna know what you're thinking if you don't ever open your mouth about this situation? But on the other hand, it shouldn't be the kid's responsibility to fix it, right? It shouldn't be the child's responsibility to be the one to fix issues, right? It should be the adult's responsibility. But yeah, I don't know.
ใช่แล้วกูก็กลัวว่าเขาจะไม่ฟัง
Yeah, and there's that side of the things as well. Like, even if I try, is
ไม่เค
anything
ยฟังเธอเลยเหรอ
is anything going to change?
เราจะไปคุยกับปามาด้วยกัน
ไม่เล่น
He's like, no, that's not happening.
ไม่ลองก็ไม่รู้นะเธอ
I think like Shin's scared of getting
เธอ
rejected.
ไม่ต้องเล่นเกมกับดวงก็ได้
That's probably why he's been so standoffish and
แต่ดวง
cold.
อยากให้เธอถามความรู้สึกลึกๆครับ
And I love when Duang gets like serious and just shows how mature he actually is. Like, I like seeing his fun cringe side as well, but let's see. Come on, parents, this is your
ชินอยากให้ป้ากับม้าอยู่กับชิน
opportunity to fucking fix whatever's wrong in their relationship and actually be parents.
กลับมาหาชินได้ไหมครับ
Here we go. The moment of truth. They probably will come. Like, the thing is, I don't think they are uncaring parents. That's the whole issue, right? It's the fact that they actually are very caring, but just don't know how to navigate Shin and their relationship. So did they end up coming, or what's going on? Did she text back? To be fair, they were probably like in Spain or some
บ
shit.
อกดวงได้ไหม
Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, now's the hard part, Shin. Actually being honest on how you feel.
เดี๋ยวดวงเก็บให้นะครับ
ขอบคุณครับ
ใจดวง
ครับผม
So I will say, like,
Shin.
these parents are the best, like, most interesting parents I've ever seen in any of these shows. Because, like, usually they fall into two camps. They're either, like, super supportive, super great parents, or, like, super trash, right? But these ones are just kind of like, they're parents that are trying, but aren't always doing well.
โห นี่ ห้องสะอาดเรียบร้อย
Wait, is this the first time you have come into his place?
มามากเลยค่ะ
โอ้โห
อ้วยอ่ะ มีเรื่องอะไรหรือเปล่าคะ
หรือว่าชินอยากได้อะไร ชินบอกป้าเลยเดี๋ยวป้าซื้อให้
Oh, that's not what he wants, bro. No,
มันไม่ใช่แบบนั้นครับ
that's not what he wants.
คือ
มารู้แล้ว น้องฉิงโกรธป้ากับมายที่ไม่มาดูแจ๊สใช่ไหมคะ
ไม่ใช่ครับ
Just let him talk.
ก็ส่วนหนึ่ง แต่ว่า
Why don't you sit down on the couch and have a conversation? Are you standing in the middle of the fucking lounge room?
ไม่รู้ว่าป้ามารู้อยู่แล้ว แกล้งทำเป็นไม่รู้ หรือว่าไม่รู้จริง
ชิน เรื่องนี้นี่ป้ากับม้าเราคุยกันแล้ว
ค่ะ
แล้วมันก็จบไปแล้วป้ากับม้าก็ตั้งใจว่าจะไม่คุยเรื่องนี้กันอีก
ๆป้ามาคุ
You,
ย
yeah. How are you talking about something that has to do with Shin and just making a decision about? I get it, he's a parent and he was a kid and there's a bunch of all that going on, but like,
เรื่องนี้ว่าอะไรครับ
like you didn't let this kid process what he went through, really, because he was thrown under the rug immediately. You didn't let him actually, like, what happened? Like, was he to blame, which he clearly wasn't, but like, that's what's going through his head, right? Like, did he do something? Like, he has so much things to process, especially because he was so young, but they just refused to talk about it, which just irreparably damaged him as an adult. Can you sit down and talk? It's stressing me out that they're standing in the middle of the
ป้า
lounge
กับ
room.
ม้าตอนนั้นเราก็
ถ้าน้องฉินอยากได้อะไรอย่างคอนโดเนี้ยค่ะป้ากับม้าก็ซื้อให้น้องฉินอย่างที่น้องฉินอยากได้
They're missing the point. They're missing the point completely. Like they're thinking, oh, we'll buy him this, we'll do this, and that's going to fix what happened. But that's not how it works. That's not how humans work.
น้องฉินอยากไปเรียนพิเศษ
ฟังม้าก่อนป้ากับม้าตั้งใจเลี้ยงฉินมาอย่างดีป้ากับม้าตั้งใจดูแลฉินมาตลอดและฉินจะตอบแทนป้ากับม้าด้วยการประชดแบบนี้เหรอ
Snarky is crazy. This kid just telling you, I'm still suffering from the abuse I've suffered as a kid, and you're talking about unreasonable and about the showcase, you fucking idiot.
ที่ป้ากับม้าไม่ได้ไปดูโชว์ของฉินก็พูด
ยังไม่ฟังเลย รู้ป่ะว่าที่บ้านเราแม่งเป็นแบบนี้โคตรอึดอัดเลยรู้ป่ะ
โอเค น้องฉินม้าผิดเอง โอเคไหมคะ ทุกอย่างอะม้าผิดเอง
Fucking still not understanding.
ถ้าน้องฉินพูดแบบนี้โอเค ม้าผิดเองก็แล้วกัน ม้าผิดเอง พอใจน้องฉินหรือยังคะ พอใจหรือยัง
Oh, he's gonna pass. Oh shit, he's about to pass out.
ป้ากับม้าจะไม่ทิ้งฉินไปไหนนะ
Like, this is Sweden, but it's crazy it took them 20 years to fucking realize that all their kid needed
มา
was
เป็นแค่ลูกป้ากับ
love.
ม้านะ
น้องด้วงด้วยนะคะ
Duang just... Bro, if it wasn't for Duang, this family was doomed, I'm telling you.
น่ารักครับ
Bro fixed this family.
ม้าไปก่อนนะคะน้องฉิน
โอเคครับ
ดูแลตัวเองนะลูก
ตามมาเหมือนกันครับ สวัสดีครับ
Man, I need Shin to meet Duang's family now, because I know that shit is going to be the most hilarious, chaotic scene. Like, he's met his brother, but that was only for like a second. Mission success. Oh, here we go. Just the way he was sitting, yeah. I was just like, oh, I know he's about to try to get active. The sound effect this guy makes, bro.
เป็นอะไรทำไมวันนี้ออนจัง
What do you mean? This is just his default state. Jin.
เธอสบายความรู้สึกนั้นก็ยังอยู่แหละ ของแบบเนี้ย
Yeah.
ต้องใช้เวลา
It's not gonna be fixed after one
แต่ก็ถือว่าเป็นจุด
conversation.
เริ่มต้นที่ดีนะ
ใช้เวลาล้างรูปประมาณ 30 นาทีนะครับลูกค้า
โอเคครับ
นี่ครับใบรับรูป
อ๋อ ขอบคุณครับ จะซื้อกล้องใหม่เหรอคะ ไม่ได้ซื้อ ดูเฉย
Right, how often do you buy new cameras?
สวยดี
I get getting new lenses and shit, but
สุดสวย
like, I've still got the same camera I've had for 16 years.
ไปเดินเล่นกันไหมค่อยเดินกลับมารูป
It's a clothes shop as well. Okay, interesting. Interesting jewel plug-in business, cameras and clothes. Imagine episode 1 Shin reacting to this Shin. He would be like, what the fuck happened to me?
แล้วเปลี่ยนชุดกันเถอะ เปลี่ยนซะละไม่เอาตัวนี้
Like, why not?
เธอก็อย่าฟ้าตัดสินใจว่าเราไม่หล่อดี เธอให้โอกาสเราอาบน้ำแต่งตัวหน่อยมาเจอเราตอนหัวมันตึ้งๆ มันก็พูดเพลง
Not mewing.
พูดให้มันรู้เรื่องหน่อย
Bro, not the skibidi, not the mewing. Get the fuck.
ด้วงว่าด้วงใส่ตัว
I
นี้
forgot they were Gen Z.
แล้วมันก็ไม่แพงด้วย แพง ทำไม ด้วงใส่สีเข้มแล้วดูดีใช่ไหมล่ะ
งั้นก็ซื้อไปเลย
ห่วงก็บอกห่วงสิครับ
Yeah, he's like you look too good in that. That's probably what Shin's thinking. Guys, he's in a public change room, just so you guys know. Don't get crazy now.
เป็นไง โอเคไหม
Okay, come
มี
go
คำ
on,
ที่
go
ด้วงอยาก
man,
ชม
bro.
มาก แต่เธอคงไม่ชอบ
Yeah.
งั้นมึงก็ไม่ต้องพูด
I would like to remind you this is a public change room. And the cloth is probably really thin. Like everyone's hearing what's going on inside right now. I just imagine the retail workers just like,
คนเฮีย
can you just do this at home? Oh shit.
หัวใจมึงเต้นดังมากเลยนะ
Are we sure it's his heart that's beating? I think it's something
โด
else.
นรังแก ก็เป็นมึงละ
Bro getting a handy in the change room. Okay.
กูร้อน
อยากลากกลับห้องตอนนี้เลย
ฝัน ผมไปจ่ายเงิน
But how's he gonna pay? He's gotta go. He's fucking gotta. Just gotta get a cloth to cover up. That's why. That's why he wears baggy jeans all the time.
จะดีเหรอ
Why wouldn't it be? Like it's gonna happen
พ่อกับ
eventually.
ม้าด้วงอ่ะน่ารักมาก ม้าทำขนมเก่งมากเลยนะ
I mean, his family knows that he swings both ways.
ก็ไม่ติดนะ
I mean, he's gonna come back.
งั้นวันนี้เราไปหาป้ากับม้าเธอก่อน
This is gonna be so chaotic.
เธอถ่ายรูปกัน
To be fair, I think his brother already has an idea that he's dating Shin. Because he had this look on his face when he met Shin at the... forget what it was, but it was like
ได้
a
เลยครับ
couple episodes ago.
ด้วง
Guys, can you just do this at home? Always in public space. Change room now, an elevator, like...
ป้ากับม้ารู้อยู่แล้ว ดีใจจังเลยค่ะ
They were just waiting for him to...
มากอดมาม้าด้วยแล้ว
Like, she told him to call her mum. Like, of course she knew that.
ใช่
Like, if they didn't know that they were dating, I'm just gonna be like, do you have a fucking functioning brain at that point?
แฟนครับนอนตักเขาเร็ว
I wonder if we're gonna see Shin meet Duang's family in this episode.
ตอนเธอบอกป้ากับม้านะด้วงนี่อึ้งไปเลย
เมื่อกี้ไม่เห็นอะไรเลยเหรอ
อะไรอ่ะ
What did he see? What's he referencing even?
จะเป็นผีในห้อง ฮัลโหลพี่แจ็ค
I think he was trying to flirt and then Duang just ruined the whole vibe. Watch, he's gonna walk out like naked and shit.
มึงกลัวอะไรเนี่ย
Ah, maybe not. That's just the gift.
โอ้เธอโอ้
Both me and Duang was fully
โด
wrong.
นแทบหล่นนี่จะแต่เกรงใจเธอจัง มันแพงมากเลยนะเนี่ย นี่เธอจะให้ด้วงจริงๆเหรอ
Like,
แล้วที่กล้องด้วง
come
อะ
on, bro. Are we seriously getting
ต
Gucci
อนแรกกูจะคิด
fucking
หนักไงว่าจะให้มัน
slippers?
ดีไหม แต่พอมาคิดดูอีกที เพราะว่ากูอยากให้จริง
That's genuinely a waste of money. I don't care how
ๆ
much
แล้ว
of
กู
a
ก็ไม่ได้
fucking
เดือดร้อนอะไรด้วย
boomer I sound like. Just go to Kmart and get ones that are just as good. Like $10.
แต่มันเหมาะกับมึงมากเลย รักฉินนะครับ รักด้วงเหมือนกันครับ
Okay, sweet, but I'm still hung up on the fucking Gucci slippers.
นี่ครับ
There's always like one couple in every of these, most of these builds I watch. I'm just like, what? I don't give a fuck. Like, I mean, they're not as bad as Pawan and the other bloke from
เปลี่ยนลุค
Peach and Me.
เวท
คุณเจตนาแล้วมึงอะเมื่อไหร่จะมีให้อวด ชีวิตนี้จะเอาแค่นี้
I mean, he definitely is jealous because he definitely wants to be furious with this guy.
เนี่ยยูก็เคยเห็นหมดแล้วไม่ใช่เหรอไปเปลี่ยนในห้องน้ำก็ได้
So are they still acting like they're just fuck buddies at this point? They're still like tricking themselves on that shit?
เอี่ยมเนี่ยนะ
Is this like a tease for their new show? Because in their new show, this is kind of his vibe, right? Suits and stuff and like very slick.
แน่ใจเหรอว่าอยากได้แค่นี้อ่ะ
Honestly, I feel like Marvel, whatever his name is, I think wants a relationship, and Jamie's the one's kind of just being like, I don't know what I'd want. That's the vibe I'm getting.
I want you more
The English, bro, the English kills me.
พี่มา
Marvelous, okay, that was the name. Why do I keep thinking his name's Marvel? Oh, I love that cast interior. That's so cool.
ครับด้วงรู้ มันจะไม่เป็นไรใช่ปะไม่เห็น
Well, you gotta meet him
เป็นไรเลย
eventually, bro. Might as well get it out of the way.
เดี๋ยวด้วงพูดเอง ที่บ้านด้วงอ่ะเป็นคนคุยเก่งทุกคนเลย พ่อกับมาด้วงอ่ะคุยเก่งกว่าด้วงอีก เธอไม่ต้องกังวลนะ
It's actually funny. Like Duang Loki is the most
แถมตอนเนี้ย
reserved of his family
เธอยังชวนด้ว
from
ง
what
คุย
we've
เก่ง
seen.
ขึ้นตั้งเยอะ
Right, you've just been sniffing each other all episode.
ด้วงจะจับ
Can
มื
we
อเธอ
move
ไว้
on?
เอง
I'm joking. Man, I'm just so obsessed with the interior of this car. It's so cool.
กูจะลงยังไงอ่ะเฮียวดี
He's like, hey.
เงยหน้าขึ้นมามองน้องบ้างหมดเล่นโทรศัพท์ โอ้โหนู่นดูพ่อกับม้านู่นคิดถึงมึงจะตาย
Hey, like you deal with them, bro.
สองตัวนี้ต้อง
I got shit to do.
หยุดก่อนครับทุกคน
ยังไงมันก็ต้องได้
มาก็อวยเกิน แต่ว่าขอบอกก่อนนะครับ
Jin is like, oh wait, you really are the most introverted of your family.
โอ้ยไม่เป็นไรเลย ตามสบายเลยนะจ๊ะฉิน
เดี๋ยวผมไปด้วยครับ
ฉิน ห้องอาหารกับห้องครัวมันห้องเดียวกันหรือเปล่ามาก็งง
Just found her favorite son.
ครับ
ไปช่วยพ่อจัดโต๊ะอาหารไป
เอาเราเฮียครับ
เฮ้ย ไม่ต้องไปชี้กูเลยไปช่วยพ่อเลย
Yeah, he's like, I'll let you live in my condo, bro. I don't need to do shit.
จะได้เสร็จเร็วๆหิวข้าวมาเร็ว
ฉิน
I know that like Duan's big brother, their whole childhood just beat the shit out of him every single day. I just know that that's the truth. Absolutely bullied him.
ฉินชอบกินทุกอย่างเลย ถ้าเป็นขนมหวาน
ดีมากเพราะว่าเราก็เลี้ยงทุกวันนึกออกมา
แอบดูแฟนว่าเข้ากับม้าได้หรือเปล่าเหรอ โถไอ้ลูกหมา
ดีใจอ่ะ
So if Duang is a puppy, is he a fucking Rottweiler? Or a German Shepherd?
ม้าเขาเนี่ยใจดีจะตาย ส่วนพ่อเนี่ยถึงจะขี้เก๊ก แต่เขา
Both.
ใจดีนะเว้ย
ฟ้องพ่ออีก
Bro, they're violating the old man.
ก็กลัวฉินอึดอัดอ่ะ บ้านเรามันไม่เหมือนบ้านเขาอะ
Honestly, I think that's a good thing, to be honest. Like how his family used to
มึ
be.
งถามเขาหรือยังว่าเขาอึดอัดไหมมึง
Communication, little bro.
เป็นแฟนกัน
Communication.
เนี่ยคิดแทนกันไม่ได้นะเว้ย คุย
เทควันโด เอามาก็ให้เรียนซื้อชุดสิ อ่ะ ผูกเลย สายอะไรก็ซื้อหมด เสร็จปั๊บ โดนเขาเตะมาเจ็บ เลิกอีก
At least he's
มาก็ไม่
trying
ท้อนะ
everything.
มาขอมาเรียนทั้งเรื่องโชว์ แล้วก็เรื่องทำกับข้าว
She's wingmanning her son like a motherfucker right now.
คนเป็นแม่เนาะฉิน แต่ยังไงมาก็ขอบคุณ
นี่ของเธอ ไก่สับเบตง
She's like, is this my child? I've never seen this behavior before.
ครับ กินเยอะๆนะ
เธอคืนนี้ค้างบ้านด้วงไหม
Huh?
ค้างเหรอ
Oh my god, I love her.
ขับรถกันมาตั้งไกลอ่ะ คืนนี้ก็
I love how much they wingman. Like his mom wingmans.
ว่าเด้งมาในโทรศัพท์มา บอกว่าคืนนี้ฝนจะตกหนักมาก ขับรถกลับไปมาก็เป็นห่วง
Oh, the whole family of scammers.
เลยอะมา
อุ้ย ไม่ได้นะ อันตรายนะ จริง
เห็นด้วย
ครึ่งคืนก็ได้
นอนแล้วแหละ
โอเคครับ
ใช่ไหมล่ะ
You get used to it, man.
กลับบ้านอุบัติเหตุเกิดขึ้นทำไง
ๆ
ได้
ใช่ดีแล้วแหละ จะได้ไม่
ต้องเนาะ
เอ้าชิงต้องนอนห้องดวงปะ
อ้าวเราจะมาป้าใส่ม้าทำไมอ่ะ
Yeah, that's what she said, bro. Why are you making it a big deal?
ฉินจะมานอนห้องม้าได้ยังไงล่ะ
แล้วทำไมชิงต้องไปนอนห้องม้า
ไม่ได้นอนห้องม้าฉินนอนห้องด้วงแล้วจะสูงขึ้นเรื่อยๆทำไมเสีย
They really are mother and
ฉินนอน
son.
ห้องด้วงอยู่แล้วเพราะว่า
Fun.
ม้าทำความสะอาดให้แล้ว
สรุปนะ สรุป ชิ้น นอนห้องด้วงนะ
There was never a question about it. That was the like no one argued about it. You were all agreeing with one another, but disagreeing with one another, but agreeing with one another. Oh, he's got a full shelf full of manga.
สะอาดกว่าคอนโดมึง100 เท่าเลย ก็แง่ดิ
Why is this Loki bigger than his whole condo? Like in this room.
พอรู้อยู่ บ้านเนียบมาก
I mean, like I think well they've already rooted in Shin's childhood bedroom. Now they got to do this room.
อันนี้ตอนด้วงเรียน ด้วงชอบเธอมากกว่า
I like how you can see Duang's mom really made him into who he is today. Like he's, you know, his refusal to give up and all that stuff.
หยุดดิ
Oh, here he starts sniffing and fucking.
ไอ้ด้วง รูปนั้นน่ารักนะ
Yeah, he's like,
เฮ้ย
Shin's like, I am
ข
not
นาดนี้ก็ไปอาบน้ำด้วยกัน
brooding when your family's 5 seconds away from the room.
ถ้าเธอไม่อนุญาตด้วงก็ไม่ทำหรอก
โห ตอนนั้นกูไม่ให้ล้วง มึงก็ล้วง
บ้า
I mean, Shin's not wrong, bro. Like a salivating wolf.
อาบน้ำด้วยกัน ลดโลกร้อน
Save them. Okay, Captain Planet. Let's go.
ใจอ่อนยังหรือต้องให้กอดขา ถ้าให้กูอาบด้วย อาบเสร็จแล้วนอนเลย
You ain't going straight
มึงห้ามลูกน้ำ
nowhere.
แล้วนะได้ครับ
That was a terrible pun. Right, these people are rich because this is a massive room. Wait, like your childhood bedroom as well. Look how big the shower is as well. Is that shower the whole room or is it just that section? Sorry, I don't know why I'm focusing on the architecture of this house right now. I mean, bro's been salivating the whole episode, so like I'm not even surprised. Man, they always look like they're just drunk on each other in these scenes. Which they are, but yeah. So what was the point in turning the water on? You didn't even use it like once. Oh shit. And Big Bro's right there. He's like, "I see you, little bro." That's the most brotherly exchange. Okay, yeah, so they're going for 2 for 2. Like they did it in the Shin's childhood bedroom, and now they're doing it in Duang. Bro, Duang is such a
หอมไหมคะ
horny motherfucker. Look at him. Look at the look on his face, bro. He's like a wolf feasting on a fucking rabbit right now. So that was episode what was that? Episode 11. So that was the second last episode of Duang with you. It was a great episode, but like nothing really happened. Like plot wise, there wasn't a lot. It was kind of just a continuation of the last episode, and you know, relationship between Shin and his parents, and then you know the parents meet Shin, which they kind of knew about Shin already because they had, I guess, been part of Duang's mission to win over Shin in a way, and helped him learn some things in that quest. So there wasn't really a lot that happened in this episode. It just feels like it's tying up loose ends. Now we've got episode 12, which I'm not sure if it's. Let's just have a quick look. So episode 12, I just want to see how long it is. Okay, yeah, so that's another hour and 20 minutes. So episode 12, I'm not sure what they could get into. This is the only theory. I'm thinking maybe it will be like discussions of their future and like what they're going to do, because like they're still in university, so maybe in the next episode they'll graduate or something, and then it will kind of show their next section of life and like how they navigate that maybe. Because I don't really see any other like plots that could potentially happen in this next episode, like for an hour, almost hour and a half. Like what else? It's going to be sweet moments probably. I think like discussions of their future, like navigating their relationship, because there was that moment where Duang was talking to his big brother, and he was basically saying, you know, you need to listen to one another, you need to discuss things, and so maybe we'll get just more exploration of them learning how to be in a relationship and like, you know, that type of stuff. So yeah, I think it's just going to be more of that. I don't think we're going to get any big plot moments and like big dramatic like explorations anymore. I think it's just kind of tying up loose ends. I don't think we're going to get anything crazy from this point on. I might be wrong. Who knows? Maybe we will. But usually the last episode, they're just tying up loose ends, and you know, you have like parties and celebrations and all that stuff. I am curious how they're going to end the whole Marvis and Jamie plotline in this next episode. Are they just going to kind of leave it open-ended and, you know, allude that they're going to eventually get together? Because that's kind of what they're alluding to, that they're eventually going to start dating. But yeah, there's like, I'm not sure like what is going to happen in the next episode, but I'm just hoping it. Like, we're at that point where I really enjoy this show, but we're at that point, that last episode, it really determines how you feel about a show. Because like, if they fuck up that last episode, it leaves a bad taste in your mouth, right? Like for example, The Eighth Sense. I love The Eighth Sense, but that last episode, some things in it, like it left like a bad taste in my mouth. And I still think it's a great show, but it definitely dropped. Like my opinion of it was much worse than it would have been if they did some things right in that show, which I'm not going to get into because spoilers if people haven't watched it. But there's certain things that happened at the end of that show which I was kind of like unhappy about, and I was like, it ruined a lot of my experience with it. So I'm hoping Duang with You episode 8 doesn't do that. But we're going to see how that plays out. So, yeah, so that's what's happening. Oh yeah, and a bit of doesn't really have anything to do with this video, but a bit of an update on like the way we're going to be doing shows. So basically, my plan is I want to get back into doing like K-dramas as well, and we're going to be continuing The Devil Judge sometime this week. So episode 11, I'm going to be continuing. And I want to kind of just like continue from all the K-dramas that I've dropped. So we'll start with the one that I got the furthest into, Devil Judge, and then we'll go to the other ones. But basically my goal is to always have a BL, a Chinese C-drama, and a K-drama running. That's kind of my goal right now. We're going to see how that plays out. But yeah, so yeah, keep an eye out. So the next C drama that we're watching, I know what it is. I've mentioned it, but I just for people who don't know, I'm not going to mention it because it can be a surprise. You probably know what it is because I've mentioned it a couple of times. So we'll probably be starting that next week, I reckon, because I think the Untamed will be finished with by, I reckon, by the start of next month. I think we'll be caught up with that. Hopefully, we'll see. But yeah, and obviously I've mentioned the BL that will be replacing Duang with you is going to be I Told the Sunset About You, which I'm really excited for that because it seems to be a very like cinematography interesting, like deeper topics show, and it's not that long. It's like I think season 1's 5 episodes and season 2 is 5 episodes. A lot of people were talking to me about being like, don't watch season 2, just watch season 1 of that. But I'm not going to do that because like, I think this might be an unpopular opinion. The way people go about viewing shows is really interesting to me. And I think it's a change that happened in like the new generation. I sound like an old man when I say that. I'm only 30. Okay. But it's an interesting change where I feel like before you just watched everything that was released in a thing and then you made your opinion on the thing. Now I feel like if season 1 is good and then season 2 is terrible of something, right? People were like, oh, don't even watch season 2. It's not even important. But I feel like to judge a work, you have to watch all of the content of that work because you can't just judge a work based on what you liked about that piece of art. You know, I feel like because like Game of Thrones, for example, I loved it until season 4. Loved it. One of my favorite shows. It's my favorite book, fantasy book series of all time. I love it. Right. I know more about the history and lore of Game of Thrones than world history. But season 1 to season 4, phenomenal writing. Season 5 was fine, but then from like even season 6 had some good shit, but season 5 onwards, like because it was so bad, it just got worse and worse. It's like Game of Thrones to me, I consider one of the worst shows I've ever experienced because I loved the first 4 seasons, but because of what we got for the rest, I'm just like, it's shit. Like if someone asked me my opinion of Game of Thrones and if I was recommended to them, I'm like, yes, watch it, but it's shit. Like that's how I feel about it. That's my opinion of Game of Thrones. I love the first 4 seasons. That doesn't make it a good show. It's a shit show. House of the Dragon, love season 1, season 2, and now season 3 is shit. It's just not good. Like, yeah, that's my opinion on shows. Like, if I'm gonna watch it all, if it's shit, it's shit. Like, if season 1's good and season 2 is shit, the whole show is shit. Like, that's how I feel. And just because something's shit doesn't mean it doesn't deserve to be praised for the good things it does. But if it's shit, it's shit. I don't know what to tell you. Like, Tokyo Ghoul season 1 was great, but after that, it's shit. Anyway, sorry. There's a lot of shows like that. But my point is, I feel like you can't judge a show if you haven't watched. Like, you can't be like, oh, this is a great show, but don't watch season 2. So I'm going to watch all the content in that show. So just wanted to make that thing. Like, if season 2 is shit, the show's shit. That's just how I'm going to judge it. But I haven't watched it. So I don't have an opinion on it. So we're going to see. Anyway, that was my reaction to episode 11 of Duang with you. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.